Hi, this is Dr. Jared Garris. I'm the Glynn County Health Officer, and I'd like to talk about northern Glynn County and increase in cases. And before I begin, I just wanted to explain why we refer to it as northern Glynn County as opposed to specifically saying Orland or Hamilton. And the reason why is because they're small enough cities that if you knew somebody was sick, you could potentially figure out that, gee, hey, that person has COVID. And so we do that as a way of trying to protect privacy. And that's something that all of the counties are doing for the smaller cities. So where are we at? So in northern Glynn County, we've had 27 cases between Orland and Hamilton City, okay? And that's total cases since this has begun. And that ends up, when you do the calculations, that ends up being 288 cases per 100,000, okay? To kind of give a reference, when we look at Butte County, they have 34 cases per 100,000. So 288 versus 34. When we look at Chico, they've got 23 cases per 100,000 versus our 288 cases per 100,000. So we have had a lot of cases between Orland and Hamilton when you figure out the size of the population there. The reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm really hoping that it's going to allow some change in behaviors so that we can just be a little bit more aware so that we can help decrease the spread of COVID-19. So what can we do? One is that we can stay 6 feet away. If we can do that social distancing, it really almost makes COVID-19 go away, okay? That 6 feet away really makes a big difference. Wear a mask. If we wear a mask, that really decreases the spread. The mask, whether it's cloth or otherwise, or any kind of facial covering, it keeps those respiratory droplets from going out into the atmosphere and other people breathing it in. So there's a little protection for the person wearing a mask. There's a whole lot of protection for everybody around them. If we can wear masks, that's going to help decrease the spread of COVID-19. If you're sick, stay home. Please, please stay home. This is not the time to go out with a fever, okay? If you've got symptoms of COVID-19, get tested. And these are the symptoms of COVID-19. This is taken directly from the CDC's website. So we got fever, cough, shortness of breath, chills, repeated shaking of chills, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, new loss of taste and smell. And I'll just make mention that there are some studies that show that this is the most common symptom of COVID-19, okay? And there are some that show that this is the very first symptom of COVID-19. So if we can pay attention to that and get tested, maybe that really can decrease the spread of COVID-19. Nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. And I think that that's one that many people don't think of as going along with COVID-19. We think of it as being a respiratory illness, but this is something that happens early on in the disease. And so if we can catch that early, it could potentially really decrease the spread of COVID-19. And then nasal congestion and runny nose. Now, if you develop these symptoms, I'm going to put a link. There's a Butte County site over at the Silver Dollar Fairgrounds where you can get tested for free. All you got to do is get online, sign up for it, or call. I'll put the link on in the caption of the video, and you can go ahead and get signed up if you're having these symptoms and get tested. Okay, so I'm guessing that some people are wondering why did we continue to open businesses and services despite having that 288 cases per 100,000 between Orland and Hamilton. And for the county on the whole, we're really doing okay. It's that Orland and Hamilton City is where we're having the cases. The other thing is that when we look at it, most of the cases are with family and close friends. And so it's really important, even when we're with friends and things, that we try and do our best to keep that social distancing. The other thing is we don't have any direct links from businesses to patrons. Now, when people are friends and they hang out together, then we can show links. But just people going in and doing normal business transactions, we have not had any cases that have been linked to that. The other thing is we want to protect our small businesses and our local economy. And then also with all of the civil unrest, the last thing we want to do is to make things more confined for people. Now, having said that, if we continue to have more and more cases and head in the direction that we've been going for this last little bit, then we are going to trigger for our numbers for the state, and we are going to be forced to go ahead and to decrease our services, okay? So here's my plea, is if we can go ahead and do the things that we know that we should be doing, then we can really decrease the spread of COVID-19. And those are simple things. This isn't rocket science. If we can go ahead and maintain that social distance of 6 feet, if we can wear a mask, if we're sick, stay home. Please stay home if you're sick. If you've got symptoms, get tested. If we can do those things, I know that that's going to help improve this situation. Thank you.